Wait, what are we talking about today? Icks?
Yep.
Icks? Yeah.
And hi guys, welcome back to our podcast, episode number 3.
2 Blondes, 1 Pod.
And today we're talking about icks, gym update, and
gym update.
and maybe some spicy stuff if we're feeling up to it.
Yeah. We're just gonna be careful what we say.
So, what are some of your icks?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared.
Me either, because I don't know. I feel like I don't get normal icks that people do on TikTok. I don't know.
If a guy walks on his toes.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
That's an ick.
I feel like when they're mommy's boy.
There's
bad
to a certain extent.
To
a certain extent.
When they're in love with their fucking mom. Bro, get a fucking grip right now, please. I love my dad, but I'm not a daddy's girl. That's fucking weird as hell, bro. Get a grip.
Yeah. If you eat tuna sandwiches.
Yeah.
I got a funny story to tell. Hopefully he doesn't listen to this, but honestly, I don't really fucking care because it was weird as hell. I went.
What the fuck?
It's Moo. Or is it you?
It's Momo.
I went on a date with this guy. At first he said he was gonna take me on a nice date and we're gonna go do this and this and this. And then he's like, "I'm kind of hungry. Let's just get food." And I was like, "Oh, he's gonna take me to a restaurant." And then sorry, the cats are fighting on the stairs. He's like, "I'm gonna take you to a nice restaurant." I was like, "Okay." Or no, I thought he was gonna take me to a nice restaurant. He's like, "I'm kind of feeling like," or I was like, "Okay, where do you want to go?" He's like, "White Castle." I said, "Hell no, I'm not going to White Castle."
Keep going.
I said, "Hell no, I'm not going to White Castle." He's like, "All right, I'm feeling Panera." I was like, "Okay, I'm down for some Panera. It's good." And he said something. I was like, "What are you gonna get at Panera?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm kind of feeling a tuna sandwich." A tuna sandwich? I looked at him, I said, "You're joking, right?" And he's like, "No, I'm being serious." I was like, "That's fucking disgusting." And he's like, I didn't want to say anything about it because I knew you were going to be judgmental about it. I was like, "Yeah, because you know it's
disgusting.
Wrong. I don't care if you like tuna sandwiches. Don't get a tuna sandwich on your first date. That's weird. That is weird. You don't do that."
Your breath probably stank after that.
It did. He's like, "Hey, all my levels for me." With this tuna. It's like that episode of SpongeBob.
Just there's tuna.
It's like that episode. Wasn't it SpongeBob where it's the breath and it's like
the patty, yeah, and it's the buck teeth, yeah,
and the nose,
yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was like. That's what it was like. That whole date was horrible.
Now, if you want to impress a girl, do not get a tuna sandwich and don't take her to
Panera.
You know what I mean? Don't take her. You don't have to be somewhere fancy, but let's go to like Froyo, or something.
We could have went to fucking B-Dubs for all I care.
Yeah, literally.
Panero's fine. It's just.
Sorry. Actually, for me, don't take me out to eat, please.
Well, don't hype yourself up and be like, I'm gonna take you on this night date and then take me to fucking fast food.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I hope he does listen to this because maybe this will. He told me, he goes, I got this and this and this. I don't know. I don't know why. Sweetest. I got this and this. I don't know why I'm single. After this date, I can tell you right now why you're freaking single. I can tell you right now. Because I got a couple reasons.
Yeah. And don't tell a girl you have a six-pack when you don't have a six-pack.
Yeah, that's another ick. If you're too full of yourself, I love when you're confident, to a certain extent. To the point where you're like, "I'm so hot, I'm so sexy, I don't know why I'm single, blah, 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 blah. I know why." Because this is what he did. He goes, "Yeah, I'm this height and I got a 6-pack. I don't know why I'm single."
Confidence and cockiness are two different things.
He didn't have a 6-pack.
Just be honest. I prefer honesty, bro. For real.
Yeah, me and you both know you do not have a 6-pack. And then afterwards, he's like, "See, That might be too much information. Anyways, he's like, see, I told you I had a six-pack, and I just laughed. I just laughed. What do you say? What do you say? And they're like, oh,
Bro, you gotta be like, bro, you're joking, like for real.
I
think it's better.
You're kidding. You're kidding, right?
Yeah, you're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking right now. But you gotta. I think you gotta have a friendship. Like you can't just go into something like, I don't know. Like, have you ever been like you like are nervous to hang out with someone and you just like get into it? I feel like those are the hardest. Like, we recently just did something and it was like friendship feeling. You know what I mean? It wasn't like awkward. Like, it was like, oh, this is actually chill as fuck. You know what I mean? And things that are chill as hell is like the better. It's gonna end better than being awkward as fuck. And then
Yeah.
you're like, I'm peacing, because like you just remember all those awkward moments. Like, when you sit in bed at night, you think about all the awkward stuff you did. That's what you don't want to do.
Never give like if you're not dating, actually even if you are dating them, never give them a second chance. Because
Yeah.
that was my mistake.
Yeah.
Never give the weirdos a second chance because they always end up still being freaking weird.
Yeah. Like, I'm not talking about like weird, like
Chester's tail.
like normal weird. I'm talking about like weird as fuck. Like weird as fuck. You want to be in Chester? Can I pick you up? I'm scared.
Yeah, I just went to go pet him. I was scared.
It's his house. He's like, be tired.
Just
You say
don't. Oh, there he goes.
I'm surprised he hurled that leg.
I'm trying to think of another ick. I feel like I wrote them down in my phone, but I don't remember them now.
I think like when like there's like different types of icks I get. Like, if you really like someone, there's no ick. You know what I mean? Have you ever, like, if you are in like absolutely like someone, you don't get an ick.
Like, if your boyfriend gives you the ick, you don't like him.
Yeah, you guys aren't like, you're not for each other for real, because like I've gotten ick before and I'm like, I can never do it again. Like, you just can't get past it. You know what I mean? And there's some people that never give me the ick, but like what is wrong with you? He's pulling his fat self across the floor.
Chester's like grabbing onto the freaking rug. He just grabbed
pulling
himself.
He's pulling himself because he's so fat.
He's shaking the house, crawling around like that.
He's a big boy.
I can't think of any icks off I knew I should have wrote this down.
It's okay. It says like real shit right here. I don't know, but you guys know what we're fucking talking about. Like I don't know. Me too. My back's on fire. Breathe it out. Breathing it out. The pain.
Okay. So if they have friends and their friends don't like them, and it's very clear that their friends don't like them, like when there's always that one friend of the friend group where their friends don't like them, but they're like, oh, I asked them to hang out and they told me no, but now they're doing this. Like, obviously your friends don't like you. Find different friends.
Yeah.
Is that like,
what are we talking about? Yeah, I agree though.
Yeah, you want to know what I'm freaking talking about? I'll have to bleep it out.
No, is it who I think who we were just talking about?
Number one.
Yeah.
Like, original OG.
The guy we were just talking about?
No.
Well, tell me after.
I can just bleep his name out.
Who? Oh yeah.
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 So it'd be like, oh, my friends don't want to hang out with me, but then they go and do this. Like, your friends don't like you.
Yeah.
Like, that's a terrible ick to have, but like, if you're trying too hard to be friends with people that obviously do not want to be friends with you,
yeah, or when they're like, I fucking hate this bitch, fuck this bitch, and then they're with her secretly. Yeah, that's a red flag. If a guy ever says he fucking hates a bitch out of nowhere, just like, I fucking hate this bitch, and then they're with him,
ends up, the more shit that a guy talks about a girl, the more he likes her. Do not let that shit talk fool you, because they will go and they'll be like, fuck that bitch, she's nasty, she's a whore.
With her the next fucking day.
Yeah, the whole time they'll be cheating on you with said girl that they said is so nasty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So if a guy, you're dating never says like, fuck this bitch, fuck that bitch, he's with her, bro. He's fucking with her.
Or if a guy starts talking shit about his ex.
Yep. That, oh, she's fucking crazy, she's fucking nuts. Wrong. He's the fucking psycho one. Every fucking time. I know you girls agree with me because I see this shit everywhere.
Yeah. Because it always ends up being true. Always.
Yep. I've dealt with it. She's dealt with it.
No.
Everyone's fucking dealt with that shit.
I just grabbed my mic. I'm trying to think of a good ick. But I don't.
Oh my god!
I don't have many icks.
When they have swamp ass.
That goes back to episode 1.
Yeah, it does.
Speaking of episode 1, we were sitting in the gym yesterday, and we're in like one of the little rooms. All of them.
The whole group.
All of the OG weirdos.
Stalkers.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Swamp Ass,
Rudolph.
and Rudolph and Swamp Ass are the same ones, right?
No.
Who's Rudolph? Why is he Rudolph?
Because I just thought of that. Because it's Christmas episode.
Oh, he's got to have something. Oh, baby girl.
Baby girl Rudolph.
Yeah. All of them locked in. It was baby girl, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Swamp Ass. Because they're all friends, right? We're doing our ab workout. They all walk in the same room. They still follow us around. Still.
And the best part is that one of our friends have the same exact name as one of them. And so we're talking about said friend. And this guy keeps looking at us because he has the same name as said friend.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my god.
Like every time he'd walk by,
we're literally saying our friend's name.
And we're like, he's probably like, what the fuck?
And then they're like, what happens if his other friends also
got the name of our other
friends said name?
Yeah.
They probably think we're the stalkers.
Yeah, yesterday we went to the gym, we're like, we're gonna grind. We sat there and talked for 20 minutes in between every single set. We were there for like 3 hours.
And we never do this. We never have a good talk. Like, we were just crazy.
Usually we're in and out in like an hour and a half. We were there for like 3 hours.
Yeah, just fucking, we're literally set. Talk. Let me get one in. Talk. And it was nuts.
It was so bad. We have so much to talk about. So much is going on.
And then,
right
like,
now.
you know, when you have a story and then you remember something, so then you got to go all over it again.
When you and your friends go and do something, and then it's one of those things that you just talk about over and over and over, and then you'll remember a new detail, and then you got to recap the whole thing again. Yeah, that's what we're doing,
and that's what we do every day now.
Yes, every day. We've been talking about the same thing every single day
with a new detail.
And it's so interesting, but we can't talk about it on here. If it goes bad, it's going to be a really good story, but if it goes good, it'll also still be a really good story.
Maybe we'll be able to tell it. We have to give it a little bit before we can tell you guys the story. But stay tuned for that because it'll be coming out, we'll give it like 3 months.
Yeah.
But if it goes downhill then we'll give it sooner because it won't matter.
Yeah, if it goes downhill, then we'll have to talk about it on here.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much information.
Because it's classified. Because everyone we know watches this, so we can't say too much because they might put the pieces together even though they're stupid as fuck. They probably won't. They're really fucking stupid, but they probably won't. But we just got to keep it on the low because no one really knows what we're doing. So it could be, a lot of things because people have no idea what we do in our lives. So even if people think it does relate to them, it probably does not.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like, I don't really hang out with anyone that I like was friends with in high school anymore. Like, I have a few friends that I still talk to, but not like as close as I am with my other friends.
Yep.
Like, me and Summer went to the same school, but we weren't really, like, as tight as we are now.
Yeah. When
we were in school. But now we just from working, all of our friends are from work.
But everyone, blood, sweat, and tears there.
Yeah, everyone, blood, sweat, and tears together.
We cry together, we laugh together, we die together.
Yeah.
We
sweat
eat together,
yeah. Party together.
Have swamp ass together.
Yeah.
So fucking hot.
Swamp ass for life.
Yeah. Only in the summertime in the kitchen, though. Any other time you see us out in public, we're ready to go.
I'll never forget one day there was a cook, and he's a year younger than me. I asked him, I was like, you get swamp ass? And he's like, no. And I was like,
you're fucking lying.
You're lying.
If you're working back in that kitchen in the summertime, you're fucking sweating your
I don't
ass
care
off.
if you want to admit whether or not you have swamp ass.
We
Every
keep
single
it real
person's
here.
got swamp ass.
In that fucking kitchen, everyone's like, I know your fucking balls are sweating, bro, because my fucking eyeballs
I can feel sweat
down.
dripping
oh my
down.
god,
it's coming out of my belly button. My back is soaking wet.
It's so bad. Your hair is literally wet, and the back of your neck, like your hair is just fucking. Your the grease is all like. It's so bad. Yeah, you just smell like fryer kitchen and grossness. And you literally have to go home and soak in the fucking shower.
Yeah, as someone the other day said it's smell stained. Like our clothes get smell stained from being in the kitchen.
Yeah, me.
And they do.
Like the clothes I wear to work, I cannot wear them out in public.
Because no matter how many times you wash them, they will still smell like
like kitchen, like just fryer
so
and
bad.
grease. It's so gross.
So bad.
So gross.
I need a good ick.
I'd like to also talk about
if a guy does a sport and he's bad at the sport, but he
Come
swears
so
up and
good.
down he's so good at
Come
it.
watch my game, baby girl.
And then he doesn't
Bitch,
even
I'm not
play.
coming to watch your fucking game. The
Yeah.
fuck.
It's always the ones that are not good at it that are like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so good.
Like if I come to your game, you better be fucking balling on these hoes.
Yeah. Like, how you gonna tell me you're the best on the team, but you're sitting on the fucking bench?
Yeah, if you're the best in the room, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. If you're the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong place, baby girl.
I did this last time and I fucked up. One thing guys love to do is lie about how good they are at something.
Yeah, like just that's such an ick, bro, because we're gonna find out you're fucking not. And then we're gonna be like, that's fucking gross. If you just didn't even say the fucking, if you didn't even tell us, oh, I'm so good at football. If I would have watched your game and I'd be like, oh, he fucking sucks. I just kept it in my head and probably forgot about it. But then you said you're so fucking good at football, and I go watch your game and you fucking suck. I'm gonna be like, well, he's a fucking liar. Get this piece of shit away from me. Like, I hate fucking liars. Just admit to it. Like, even like if you do something like, oh, I did this, just tell me the truth. I'll be like, oh, I can tell you're an honest person. We can work on this. No, you're a fucking liar. Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
It's always worse when you lie.
Exactly. Don't lie. Liars. Because then I can never trust you. How do I even know? Like,
how do I know when you're telling the truth and when you're lying?
Exactly, bro.
I don't.
Exactly. And that shit's got me
and
fucked up.
If you lie to your girlfriend, she will never trust you the same as she did in the beginning ever again.
Yeah, if you lie to your girlfriend, she's probably fucking a hotter dude. I'm just gonna say that to piss you the fuck off.
if you lie to your girlfriend, I hope she is fucking a hotter dude, because she probably is.
Yeah.
She probably is. And if your girlfriend ever gets to the point where she just doesn't care in the relationship anymore, she cares about someone else.
Yep. Or it just depends though. Like, I don't know.
No. She's either caring about herself or she cares about someone else. Yeah. Usually it's someone else.
Yeah, maybe
that's why you always need to treat your girl right, because she will leave. And she will find someone else. Even if it takes a couple years, she will leave.
Yeah. For real. I agree.
And then you can be like, no.
There's so many things I want to talk about, but like I can't talk about this shit on here because it's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's too controversial.
Yeah, like some of the things I wish I could say, I just can't say. Like, I wish I had the balls to, but I get my shit fucked up. For real. Not actually, because they're too pussy to say it to me if I did say it on here, but yeah, I don't want that.
God.
Because I had something good to say about boyfriends and girlfriends and the people, I don't know, but I'm not going to say that.
Maybe one day we'll do Angel gave me a good idea about doing a relationship episode where we just talk about crazy things that your boyfriends did to you and you still stayed with them.
Oh yeah, that's what we were supposed to talk about today.
Yeah.
We can do that now.
I don't know if I can remember any crazy stuff. Oh, actually, I got one. This is gonna be a good episode. Juicy episode. Hopefully he listens to this because he's getting put on blast.
Yeah.
This proves that if they're talking shit about them, they've got a thing for them. So I had an ex-boyfriend, and he was sending me pictures that this girl was posting, like half naked, like she was posting not nudes, but like
risky, like basically
scandy pictures. She posted scandy pictures.
Scandy.
He was screenshotting them, sending them to me, and talking shit about her. The whole time he was saving said pictures to his my eyes only, and doing who knows what with them.
That's fucked up. I don't even know if I
You got one?
I got a bunch, but I don't even know if I want to say it on here because I don't got a lot of exes.
That's fine. Neither do I. And everyone knows that, but I really don't give a fuck.
I know. Okay. We like he hung out with his ex-girlfriend, but I had no idea. And
just say a different one. Just say a different one. If it's too specific, say a different one.
Oh, kind of fucking specific.
Mine are gonna be really specific. So
basically, just like don't trust the dude, bro. Like, don't even like put your guard down for 5 fucking seconds. Like, you
Yeah.
always gotta have it up, no matter how. Like, even 2 years in a relationship, like my guard's always up, no matter what. Like, I'm
Yeah, the
always on.
second you let your guard down, that's when they catch you lacking.
Yeah, for real. You can
Every
never
time.
get caught lacking. So, like, even if I'm like in love with you, like, I always have that in the back of my head. Like, I gotta be aware. I gotta know what's going on. Like, if like
Head on a swivel. Head on a
exactly, you
swivel.
always like. I'm not saying like checking their phone, nothing like crazy like that, but like you always find out no matter what. Like,
Never check a guy's phone.
Yeah.
Never. Because the minute you check it once, then you're gonna keep checking it. And my thing is that I learned, because I used to go through my ex's phone, and every single time I would find something I didn't want to see. Because the truth is gonna come out. No matter what, whether you go through his phone or not, the truth is gonna come out
yeah,
eventually.
and like there's
And it's better if I just don't know. What I don't know can't hurt me. Because it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
And I'd rather not just find it myself.
Yeah.
I'd rather not find it myself.
And like you can there's like ways. So like if you're like with a guy and their phone's like this, I mean maybe they just set their phone like down that. But like if their phone's like this, you can like you know what I mean. You're hanging out, whatever. You're their phone. You can see everything that's popping up.
Yeah.
It's not on D&D.
Green
Green
flag,
flag
if they got their phone facing
up. Exactly. Like green flag, like it like body language. That'll always tell you like body language. Like if I'm like have you ever seen the green line test? That shit's real as fuck. Like even like what they do. Like have you ever crossed your arms and then like a guy next to you does this? That's a real thing. You can fucking look it up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like if you do, I've tried it before. Like I'm like, let me see if he likes me real quick. Cross my arms. If he crosses his fucking arms, I'm like, all right, for sure.
I would have to try that.
I mean, not always, but like it's just like one of the things. Like if you do multiple of these and they're all green flags, then you're chill. But you should always know. Like I always know when a guy likes me. Like there's never like you just know. Like it's the most peaceful thing. Like I know he like if you're questioning
if you think he doesn't like you,
then he
doesn't
like
you.
If you have to question if he doesn't like you, then he doesn't fucking like you.
And
because
that's so hard. That's something that I struggle with, because I will just keep trying and trying and trying and trying, because I'm like, I'll win them over eventually. No. If they do not like you,
they don't they should.
You'll know.
Guys know within
know.
Like guys fall in love first, so they know within the first few minutes of talking to you, is this going to be my next relationship or is this just a bitch I'm fucking?
Yeah.
So they always know. They always know. I have the hugest knot in my hair. They always know though. So like if you feel like he's just texting you only at night, asking you for pictures, or hey, let me come scoop you at like 2, like let's link.
Yeah.
You know,
my parents are home. My grandma's not home. You want to come over? No.
Yeah, that's how. Like it's just signs like that. Like don't be fucking stupid, bro. I hate when girls are stupid. Well, he kissed me on my forehead. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
I really don't give a fuck about that shit.
Fake. It's all
fake. Exactly. You always gotta have your guard up. Like who?
Because guys will go to any extent just to get with you, even if that means they have to pretend to be in love with you for like a week.
Yeah.
They'll do it. They'll do it. And then the second you get with them, they'll drop you, because if they don't like you, you'll know.
Exactly.
You'll know.
And that 3-month thing is real. They'll act like they're in love with you for those 3 months. And that's just like this is a huge thing on TikTok, like the 3-month thing. Like after 3 months, it gets hard. And that's because people after 3 months become their real self. And a lot of people that only stay in those relationships are people that have high mindset, who are true to themselves, who are honest, who like, you know what I mean? They really do want to be with this person and they act the same that they did in the beginning. That's how relationships work. You can't get to 3 months and be like, all right, I'm done. If this bitch stays with me now, then this is my bit. Like, this is my side. You know, I can go fuck with other bitch. Like, you know what I mean? You just get comfortable and you're like, I don't want to leave them. I know they have this potential, but that's not who they really are. Like people say, like after the 4 months of dating someone, I'm so in love with them. And then you see how they start to slowly change. And you're like, we just got into an argument. He said this. Like, I just don't know. And it's like,
he's not answering me.
He's never done this before.
He doesn't want to hang out with me anymore.
He's ghosting me. He's taking, like, he's not responding. He's not updating me about his day or something. Like, just like it'll slowly start to be small things and then they turn into bigger things. So like if you're already upset about the small things now after like the 3-month mark, maybe even sooner. Some guys can't even last to the 3-month mark.
You need to just
it's just gonna get worse.
It will never ever get better. It will only get worse.
Yeah. And people don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like that's why I wish I could talk about the 3-month rule more, is because like that's how it was. I had the best relationship ever. My first ever relationship, the 3-month mark. Like I was in love, and that's what happened to me. So when the fourth month came, the 5th month, I'm like, no, like I know he's better than this. Like
because you think they're gonna change, and you're like, if I just stay, if I keep bringing it up, they'll change. They'll do this. They'll fix it.
They'll be again how they were in the first 3 months when they text me 24/7, call, like compliment me all the time. They always wanted to hang out, and now they're like, we're always arguing. He's all like, you know what I mean? He's just being distant. Like, why is he being like a piece of fucking shit right now? It's because that's who he was the whole time. He just wanted to get me under, like, you know what I mean?
I'm waiting for him to literally just fall right off. The cat's like hanging off the side of the stairs, rolling around. Sorry, continue.
Like, he just wanted me to like get like attached to him, and that's exactly what he did, because I always kept forgiving him. I'm like, okay, we can work on this, and then I'd cry and I cried and I cried and cried until I'm like, I fucking hate you. I literally fucking hate you. I never want to speak to you again. Done. It's literally, you love someone until you fucking hate them.
That most girls do that because they'll like just stay with them and then just detach themselves while they're with them, and then eventually one day you're just gonna be done. Like, no matter, everyone was like, you need to break up with him, break up with him, break up with him, but I would never do it
until you're ready.
Until you'll never do it until you're ready.
Yeah,
like, and you know when you're done. No matter how many times, everyone knows this. No matter how many times someone tells you you need to break up with them, you need to do this, you will not until you're ready to do it. No matter how many times someone says something about it.
Exactly. There's something I was gonna say, but I forgot. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Guys will keep, even if they don't like you, they will keep you around just to have you there.
Because they're insecure. You know what I mean?
They're scared. Most guys are scared to be alone.
Yeah. Because they're fucking bitches. Like, so fucking irritating. Like, can you just get a grip, please? Like, why do I have to be the man in every single relationship? Like, you need, like, I just don't want to be their fucking mom. Can you just get your fucking shit together so I don't have to act like your fucking mom?
Yeah, dating is so hard now.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds so stupid.
Because then they're
literally just teenagers, but it's literally we were talking to someone yesterday, and he brought up the fact, he's like, why is dating the way it is now for your age? He's like, all I hear is about how I cheated on this person, or this person cheated on me, and I did this and this and this with my, like, it's, dating is so much different, and it's so hard because you literally have everything in the palm of your hand on your phone. Wiggle your toes. And it's so easy because, like, with like TikTok, you scroll on TikTok, you're gonna see like 10, 15 hot girls on your phone. Well, like, obviously your girlfriend could be pretty, but you've got your dream girls. You've got your dream girls literally in the palm of your hand, and it's so easy to just be like, I wish I had this. I could have this, instead of appreciating what you have right now. Or like Instagram, guys are constantly getting in trouble on social media. Even girls too. Girls do it too.
I've heard some terrible stories about girls. Like, I always used to think it was the guys, and then I heard terrible stories about girls. I'm like even, it's everyone.
Like, some of the shit my own friends have done to their partners. It's girls too. Oh my god. Why? Stand up.
I can't move it or it tickles.
You've got your hair on your mic. It's gonna be like,
sorry.
I can't move or it tickles. I don't remember what I was talking about.
Your girls, the stories you've heard from girls.
Yeah, girls do that shit too. It's just so easy to cheat. And like, it's easy to hide it, but it's also not easy to hide it because, like, a digital footprint is still going.
But what I was thinking is, what gives me hope is that there's people like me and Ashlyn that want, like, the real love. You know what I mean? Like, there's people out there. So I know,
even though they may be hard to find, there's people out there that don't want to just play games.
Exactly. That there's people true to themselves, like true to real love out there.
The mic on my shirt. There's someone out there. Like, don't rush into a relationship just because you want to have a boyfriend or you want to have a girlfriend.
Don't be desperate, bro.
Yeah, don't be desperate, because the right person's gonna come. Don't lower your standards. Because when you lower your standards, the relationship isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
And then I watched this thing the other day. It's like, the grass always looks greener on the other side. And it's like, there's two husbands, they each have a wife, right? And they're both checking out each other's wives. Like, oh, she's so sweet, she's so caring. I wish my wife was so sweet, so caring. And then the other husband's like, she's so honest, she has luscious hair. Like, I just wish. And they always think the grass is greener on the other side, and they're not appreciative of what they already have. Like, the other guy wants what, like, you know what I mean? And they're just not, like, he's not appreciating his wife's long hair. The other one's not appreciating that wife's honesty or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, the grass always looks greener on the other side. When you don't appreciate what you have to appreciate everything you have. Like, people think like, oh, my girlfriend doesn't do this, my girlfriend doesn't do that. What the girl you're fucking looking at, she probably doesn't do half that shit your girlfriend does for you.
Never compare your relationship to someone else's
because you don't know everything.
Else's relationship.
Exactly, because you don't know nothing about that chick or that dude. Like, don't even do it with the dude. Like,
and every relationship's gonna have a different dynamic.
Exactly.
Because everyone's so different. You're not a single relationship is gonna be the exact same. So never compare.
Exactly. And I don't know. I think honesty gets you a long way, and being like I really like that thing. Like, loyalty over love is a real thing, because I would rather you be loyal to me than like just pretend to love me.
Yeah.
Because loyalty is love.
Yeah.
That's how you know someone really cares about you, is when they're like loyal to you.
If you're not ride or die for your partner, don't be with them.
Exactly.
Oh, here's a good story. Here's an ick. This is an ick. If your girlfriend's got to fight someone for you, ick.
Yeah.
Ick.
That's like I said, I'm sick of wearing the, or like, you don't
I don't want to, like, I'm a very, like, I'm obviously a smaller girl, but I feel like I'm like 6 foot tall because I'm so loud and I'm so out there and I'm so like, blah, blah, blah. I'm rowdy. I'm obnoxious. I'm loud.
rowdy.
And I usually talk to, I mean, it's kind of in between. Sometimes I talk to quiet guys, sometimes I talk to loud guys. But like, what was I talking about?
Don't want to be the man in the relationship.
Yeah, I don't want to be the man in the relationship anymore. And I don't want to be your freaking mom either.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
I want, when I'm in a relationship, because when I'm like outside of the relationship, I'm so like, when I'm in a relationship, I want to feel like I'm secure. I want to feel feminine. I want to feel like I'm being taken care of, that I'm loved.
Yeah.
I don't want to be some like macho bitch all the time.
Exactly.
I don't want to be a macho bitch all the time.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to be like the hard ass when I have like a boyfriend. Like, that's your job, bro. I shouldn't have to be a fucking, like, I shouldn't have to be the fucking warrior with the shotgun out here shooting the criminal. That's your job. I want to be asleep while you take the gun and shoot the criminal in the head. I don't want to have to get up and fucking blah 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 blah. Damn, that's your job. I'm sick of doing it.
Yeah,
I'm sick of it.
Had enough.
Like, that's like, I really like I can't have a scary pants man. I can't have one.
Like, even if you can't protect me, at least try.
Like, I need you to whip the Glock out and like shoot these motherfuckers right now.
At least be like, be a ride or die.
Yeah, or even like
if someone's gonna like hurt your partner, you should be like, they don't want to do that because I will fuck them up, whether I can fuck them up or not.
Or even it's the small things, like a guy's like making weird like compliments to you or something, and you're with your boyfriend and your boyfriend just blows it off. Like, I want a boyfriend to be like, hey, like, that's not respectful of you to be talking to my girlfriend like that. Or why are you looking at my girlfriend like that? Like, what is your problem, dude?
Exactly.
Like, that.
If he doesn't do stuff like that, he doesn't respect you.
Exactly. Because this guy's calling me like, hey, sexy lady, you got some nice rack or something. Like, you got to be like, yo, dude, what the fuck?
Like, don't be talking to my girl.
Because if you don't do it, I'm going to have to be like, yo, dude, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't have to say, yo, dude, what the fuck?
I don't want to have to defend myself sometimes.
Yeah, like, I'm sick of that.
I'm cool with defending myself every once in a while, but if someone's disrespecting your girl right in front of you, you better fucking stand up for her.
Yeah,
and be like,
don't be a bitch.
What the fuck?
Because if someone was disrespecting my boyfriend, like, you know what I mean?
I'd whoop ass.
Yeah, like, if another dude was like, yo, like, you're, like, just, like, being cocky to him, I'd be like, can you shut the fuck up?
Fuck you, pussy. I'd be like, want to get your ass beat? Want to get your ass beat?
Yeah, I'd just be like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, I don't know. Like, you just, like you
don't be talking to my fucking man like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, be like, that's why you had a small dick. Or just something. I don't know. You just think of it like that and you go with the flow.
Yeah. You gotta be ride or die.
Literally.
Ride or die.
Literally.
Like, even if you know you're gonna get your ass beat, never back down.
Literally.
Be macho. I don't want to be macho all the time.
For real. Like, and I hate when people like, oh my god. I hate when people are fucking worried about my business when their business ain't even straight. Like, people be all up in my grill about what I'm doing. Bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Because I haven't said shit about what the fuck you're doing, but you're worried about what the fuck I'm doing, bro. Get a fucking grip.
Everyone's so invested in other people's lives.
Exactly. It's like,
even, like, especially people that, like, that you aren't friends with. Yeah. Those are the people that are so, like, involved in your business, and they'll twist it up. They'll twist up your business, and they'll go tell everyone else. Like, that's such a, like, huge thing in the town we live in.
Yeah.
Like, you'll do something, and people you don't even know. Like, if you have them on social media, and they see, like, oh, she's hanging out with this person, they're going to go tell everyone, and it's literally just going to spread. It's like a game of telephone.
Yeah, and it gets worse every time the phone fucking picks
it changes.
up. and it's like, and like I respect everyone what they're doing in their life. Like I don't know like their full life. Like I know who they are. Like I know what's going on, but like I don't know everything. And so like I'm never gonna disrespect you until you fucking disrespect my business. Because you want to get in my business, well, we'll fucking talk about your business. Because it like,
why am I gonna speak on something that I don't know about?
why am I gonna speak about something that's not my? I don't. That's not about me. Like if it doesn't have to deal with me, I'm not gonna speak about it. But if you're coming for me or something I'm involved in, I'm fucking coming for you. And people are like, why you don't say that when you get heated, bitch? You're in my shit. I'm about to come in your shit because you want to talk about my shit. The fuck?
Fuck.
Like that shit's fucked up. Like now you're pissed because I said some rude ass shit. How about you don't come over here and say some rude ass shit? Because I'm gonna say some rude ass shit right back, and you better be able to handle the heat.
Yeah, like a lot of people always call me a fucking bitch, but like I will never be a bitch to you first.
Exactly. Like
I would never be a bitch to you first. Like I met people, like my siblings have friends, and then they're like my siblings' friends will have younger siblings that are like my age, like me, and then what was I talking about? And they're like their younger siblings will be like, oh yeah, she's a fucking bitch, and I'd just be like, I have never been a bitch to someone first, never.
like if your life ain't perfect, don't talk about what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like if your life ain't fucking cookies, roses, baskets, and white picket fences, don't even fucking come near me with any shit about anything because I'm gonna fucking put you on blast.
Yeah.
And you better be able to handle it because like no matter, because even if you said it, if I got offended by it or if I took it the wrong way, you still said that shit, and you like, you know what I mean? I still took it the wrong way. So I'm gonna say some shit to you. Not my fault. You took it the wrong fucking way. Like that's just how that shit goes. I don't like don't even, if you don't want heat back, don't say shit about me what I'm doing because I know what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing because I know what I want to do. I know where I want to be. I know like exactly what I'm doing. I already fucking thought about it 5,000 million fucking times. I probably talked about it 100 times over and over and over and over again in my head. So why are you gonna tell me exactly what I do when I know what the fuck I'm doing?
Yeah. Life's just better when you stay out of people's business.
Exactly. And it's not even like, hey, like some advice. Like if you're coming to me like, hey, like
This
I
is getting
see
too specific.
no, like I'm just saying, like some people come to me like if you want to like say something to someone, you'd be like, hey, like I see this is going on, like what's up with that, bro? That's kind of fucking weird or some shit. Like come to me like that. Don't come to me like, yo, you fucking blah blah. Like okay, that's how we doing because that's how we doing. Like I'm not joking. That's like if you're coming to me harsh, I'm coming back to you harsh. But if you want to come to me like, hey girl, what's up? Or hey bro, I'll be like, hey bro, yeah, this is what's going on. Like I'm feeling this way. You know, I'm kind of like this is what's
Like
going on.
before you just assume something, at least ask before you start.
Yeah, just, like a simple like, hey bro, I see this is going on. Like, what's up with that? Like, is everything all right? How you doing? You know, not like, yo, what the like.
Yeah. Like remember, we used to have these old friends, and then they would like they'd be super rude to you, but then when you were rude back to them, they'd be like, "You're just a fucking bitch. Why don't you go take a fuck?" I remember one time, one of them, she said something to me, and I was like, I think I called her a bitch.
Like, why are you being a
I was like,
bitch?
why are you being a bitch? And she's like, why are you being a fucking bitch? Why don't you go take a fucking nap or something? You just tell me to go take a nap? Do you think I'm 3? The best thing I've learned is like, how are you? You can't piss me off on my own phone. Like, don't let people piss you off on your own phone.
Yeah, for real. Because half the time people will be screaming at me, and I'm like,
I just don't answer.
I'll just read it. I'll be
like, okay, whatever. Like, you're not gonna piss me off on my own phone. Like,
yeah.
I can literally just turn it off.
You know
And
what's
I
so
don't.
crazy? People start the craziest drama over text, but you know what? They see you. So people will come text you about shit. They'll never talk to you about it in person.
That's another thing.
Like you're gonna come at me over text when I see you every day, or at least like twice or 3 times. Like I see you within the month. You're not gonna come. Like you know what I mean? I just feel like people should not talk about stuff over the phone. They should be like in person. Like if I know you, like we're like I don't know, just don't fucking text me about some crazy ass shit over text.
Yeah. But then when you see them, like you'll see them at like a party or something, and they're just
It's Tiny Tim.
like they don't even what?
Nothing.
No.
You're like this, and I'm like, oh, it's just Tiny Tim.
No, I was doing an impression of them.
Like, I know. I realized that after, but I thought you heard like.
If they're not watching, they're not gonna know what I'm doing. But I was looking around the room. And then she thought I was looking at a ghost. I was
because there was a ghost here. I named him Tiny Tim.
Anyways, Anyways, like they're so brave over the phone, but then when we'd see them in person, they wouldn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. And I'm always a ride or die for my friends.
Yeah.
And they'd never be a ride or die for me. Like I remember one time I had this friend and her boyfriend was talking to this girl and she's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, she's like, I think this girl's going to this party that we're going to and I'm scared she's gonna try and talk to him. I was like, if she does, I'm gonna blast her in her fucking mouth. And I was like, cause I'm a ride or die for you and I know you won't do nothing, but I will because I'm not gonna let a girl disrespect you like that in front of me.
This is what I think it's about.
And
oh yeah, I remember that shit. We were all about to fucking fight that bitch.
Yeah. Like
I even went to school. I even went to elementary with her.
Yeah, I was ready to pull up to this party and beat the shit out of this girl if she tried talking to my friend's boyfriend, or even if she was just there.
Yeah.
But then the same girl that I was a ride or die for, about to beat up some random ass bitch for, was hiding, stabbing me in the back, was hiding my boyfriend cheating on me multiple times. This is why you need to watch who you're friends with.
Yeah.
Always watch who you're friends with. Never get caught lacking because it's always the ones that you think won't do it to you. They always are the ones that do it to you.
Yeah, and it's just like when you know, you know.
Yeah.
If there's red flags in the first 3 months, then you know. You know?
It's like it's quality over quantity. You don't need a million freaking friends.
Literally, bro.
You don't need a million friends. You can have like 3 close friends and they can be the best friends ever and that's all you need. That's like the best thing that I've learned. Like I don't need a million friends. I don't. That used to be like I used to be like, oh, I want to have so many friends. I want to do this. But it's not worth it because usually most of them end up being shitty and they're not real friends anyway.
They're just gonna make you cry. I don't know how many times I came home fucking crying. Yeah. Well, not actually, but I was just like I was angry, and so when I'm angry, I cry.
So do I. I cry.
Yeah. Angry. And I start crying because I was so mad that they did that to me because I would never do that to them. And my dad's like, he's like, you know, a lot of people that you meet now aren't going to be your friends forever. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But like at the same time, I just couldn't, because like I never thought that they would do that to me because I've never met people like that yet. Like it was a life lesson is exactly what it was. And
most of your high school friends aren't like you're going to be your good friends. Like some people get lucky and they've got good friends in high school, but like me and Summer weren't friends in high school, but like I didn't know what it was like to have like a real fucking friend until me and Summer became friends. Even though we do fight.
Not really. Not really. Like we bicker like a grandma and grandpa. Yeah. Like we were arguing about cream cheese one time in the store and then rice. These are our arguments. Cheese,
rice. We argued playing ping pong the other day. We just argued in the gym today about whether a kid's hair was brown
or blonde.
Brown or blonde. It's brown. Summer just has blonde dysmorphia. She doesn't know what freaking blonde is. Someone could have light brown hair and she'd be like, they're blonde. They are not blonde. Oh, you look like you're about to give birth. Well, that's 43 minutes. I think that's good.
I think that's good too, because then we have to cut some time out too, so it'll be like 30.
No. It'll be like 40.
Yeah, because we gotta get an outro. Well, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for coming to our episode. If you take any of this to offense, then the shoe fits.
Yeah. Yeah. If you think we're talking about you, we probably are talking about you. Even though we probably aren't, but...
Yeah, you might. If you think it's about you, it might not be, but... Because some people are self-centered.
Yeah. If you think it's about you, it could be. But it probably isn't. But it probably is.
You don't know because we have so much stuff going, like, not so much stuff going on, but like we do, like this could be from months ago, this could be from years ago, this could be from this week.
Almost all of this was from like years
ago, yeah. And we're just, because we can't talk about new fresh stuff because people will know what the fuck we're talking about, so we gotta talk about the old shit.
And you don't want people to know what you're doing.
Exactly. We can't get caught lacking.
Yeah, you gotta be suspenseful.
Exactly.
I want people to wonder what I'm doing.
Exactly. Because like if the people we know watch this and they're like, why are they talking about us? This happened like 2 days ago or something. That's fucked up. Like we can't get caught lacking. So like if something's happening this week, we'll probably talk about it in 2 months. So if that eases your mind a little bit, I hope it does. Because if you think we're talking about you and it happened this week, we're definitely not.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Hello, Governor. 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 Governor.